Another day, another live action remake. And this time, just before takeoff, the star fires a flaming shot across the fan base. Because nothing sells a fantasy epic quite like a real world controversy where the dragon isn't the one breathing fire. It's the actress playing Astrid. Yep, Nico Parker just pulled a full Zegler and torched fan concerns right before How to Train Your Dragon hits theaters. Let's talk about how a perfectly fine adaptation is now buried under a pile of hair dye debates and PR fumbles. What's up, critical nerds? We're diving beak first into the latest Hollywood controversy, this time courtesy of How to Train Your Dragon star Nico Parker, who decided the best way to promote a movie was to tell the fans, I don't care what you think. That always goes well. Spoiler, it doesn't. So here's the background. How to Train Your Dragon, the animated trilogy that made us believe dragons were real and our allergies were just emotions. It's getting the live action treatment. And shockingly, early reviews say it's good. Critics are calling it a faithful remake. Some say it's too faithful. Others love the loyalty to the source. Bottom line, there's cautious optimism in the air. And then came the Astrid casting. Specifically, the fan reaction to Nico Parker, who looks nothing like the original blonde-haired, blue-eyed Viking warrior. Cue internet murmurings. Not outrage, not pitchforks, just murmurings. Let's be clear. This wasn't a meltdown. No trending hashtags, no YouTube rants with flame emojis. Fans were mostly saying one thing. Just put her in a blonde wig. I mean, that's it. Don't recast her. Don't boycott the movie. Just match the look. Consistency. If the movie's going to frame by frame faithful, why suddenly change one of the most iconic characters' appearance? And people even showed mock-ups of Parker in blonde hair, and it worked. Problem solved, right? Wrong. Because Nico Parker decided to light the whole thing on fire. Now, in an infamous interview with the Times of London, she said, and I quote, "For the people that just hate inclusivity, hate change, I just don't care." And then she followed up with this little quote, "If I wouldn't value your opinion on most things in life, I can't value your opinion on my hair." Cue the PR team collectively choking on their flat whites. Now look, she's 20. She's new to this level of scrutiny, and yes, the internet can be toxic. But this wasn't brushing off trolls. This was brushing off everyone who had any concern, reasonable or not. This whole thing could have been handled with one sentence. I know how much Astrid means to people. I did my best to honor her spirit. I hope fans give the film a chance. Boom! That's it. Done. No backlash, no culture war clickbait. But instead, she went full scorched earth and lumped all fan criticism into "you hate change." You know, that little box there seems to keep popping up. And that, my friends, is the new Hollywood reflex. Dismiss, deflect, and demonize. The 3Ds. 3Ds. Where did I hear that before? Never mind. It takes attention away from the story, the performances, and the craftsmanship, and redirects it to identity politics and social media snark. Dean Dubois, the director, handled it way better. Months ago, he said casting was based on spirit and character, not hair color. He even cited Viking history to explain the decision. Thoughtful, respectful. See, it's not that hard of a thing to do. Let's zoom out. This isn't Snow White 2.0 yet, but it's another example of how Hollywood keeps stepping on its own tail. You have a loyal fan base, you have a solid remake, but instead of riding the wave, someone decides to say the quiet part out loud. We don't care what the fans think. And that's the death sentence, because fans are why these stories live. They're the reason there's money to be in remaking these movies in the first place. A little humility goes a long way. A little respect could have avoided all this. But no. Now the conversation isn't about toothless. It's about tone deafness. So what do you guys think out there? Did Nico Parker mishandle this completely? Or are fans blowing things out of proportion? Will you still watch How to Train Your Dragon this weekend? I mean, it comes out in a couple of days. Or did the firestorm put you off? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you value hair consistency, and subscribe for more pop culture autopsies. I'm the Critical Nerd, reminding you, if the fans ask for a wig, maybe just give them the damn wig. Critical Nerd, out.